So for about a year now I've been using the Serum Hydrating Cleanser.
Scared me.
So for about a year now I've been using the Serum Hydrating Cleanser for normal.
You said CeraVe.
So how you say it?
CeraVe. You said CeraVe.
Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be talking all about skincare, and I'm just going to be covering the basics today. So I'm talking about cleansers, serums and moisturisers. Now I've tried a lot of products since I really got into skincare, probably around the age of 15 I think, but I've always looked after my skin, but I just haven't invested in good products. Now I've used expensive products that really didn't do anything, and I've used cheaper products that did, you know, more than the expensive ones. So I have kind of a good overall view of most products on the market. Now, by no means am I a skincare expert. I don't know every single ingredient. I can't read the back of a product. I can to some extent, but I'm not perfect at it. So I think when you're going to purchase a skincare product, you should always do your research beforehand, look at the ingredients, and don't get you know, taken over by the claims, because so many of these companies come out with huge claims that, you know, some of them don't even have any scientific, you know, evidence that these products work, and it's all just claims. So you really need to do your research and just don't be you know, taken back by all that marketing thing that companies do. And honestly, I think sometimes the drugstore skincare products with the very, you know, pared down ingredients are the best, hands down. Another thing to think about as well is what you want from your skincare routine. Do you want something just to sort of help your skin along, looking after itself, or do you want something anti-aging that's going to help with your dryness? And it also, obviously, it depends on your skin type. You know, whether you want a moisturising ingredient or whether you want an oil absorbing property in your skincare. So there's so many different things to think about, and sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. So I'm just going to go through with you some products that I really like. And just a background on me, I have dry skin, so my skin is, you know, it lacks hydration and it doesn't produce as much oils as I would want it to. So I basically have the opposite problem to people with oily skin. But I do find over the summer, especially this summer, my skin has been super oily, so much that I had to use a mattifying moisturiser and more powder when I, you know, do my makeup. So my skin does change, and like everyone else, skin does change. But normally in the winter and the colder months, I'm definitely a normal to dry girl. So for about a year now I've been using the Serum Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin, and this is really a very basic cleanser. Now in my opinion, I don't think you should I don't think you should spend a whole lot of money on a cleanser, because think about it, it's only on your skin for a minute, not even that, so it's really not enough time for the ingredients to really, you know, show a long-term effect or have any sort of benefit on your skin. But I definitely do think it makes a difference, but I just don't think you should be spending a whole lot of money on a cleanser. I personally would invest my money into a serum. So this product has ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Everyone knows what hyaluronic acid is. It just helps kind of bind water to your skin. Ceramides is very similar. It does bind water to the skin, but also it's found in your skin already. It kind of acts as a glue to bond all your cells together, and when you get older you kind of lose the ceramides, so it's good to put them back into the skin. And I think I read up some research, and people were saying that with skincare products, you know, it didn't penetrate deep enough into the skin for the ceramides to work. But apparently it does penetrate to the top layer of the skin, so it can help kind of protect the barrier of the skin and help it kind of, I don't know, help it along the way, if that makes sense. So I really like this product. It's very hydrating. It doesn't leave your skin feeling stripped. I don't remove my makeup with this. I remove my makeup previous to cleansing. I think everyone should do that personally. But yeah, it's a really great product for dry skin, and it can be found at CVS, I believe. Okay, now moving on to serums. I have stuck with Kate Somerville for such a long time now, and I love two of her serums that she makes. So the first serum I really like is the Kate Somerville Quench Hydrating Serum, and what's great about this is that it comes in an oil-free version for like normal skins that aren't extremely dry, and this is a water-based serum, so it's kind of liquidy, but it has a really oily consistency to it, if that makes sense. So it definitely feels like a serum, but it's very cushiony on the skin, and it feels like an instant surge of moisture. It has hyaluronic acid in it as well. And what I love about this is it's fragrance free. Now, a lot of products have fancy fragrances to make them smell good, and yeah, that kind of might smell good when you're using it. It's really not that good for the skin, you know. You shouldn't be using anything too harsh. Like I said about the cleanser, just really research the ingredients and think about what you want. And we all know fragrance isn't good for the skin, so if you can try and purchase a fragrance free product. So the Shiseido P299 is also fragrance free. It has soy-based antioxidants, so it has I guess I would say it has a couple more anti-aging ingredients than this one. It has peptides, which kind of help produce collagen in the skin. It's not like you know, liquid Botox or anything, but it does help with any anti-aging going on. And I'm 23, so I'm not super concerned with anti-aging, but obviously I want to try and do everything I can to prevent it. It also has some anti-inflammatory ingredients, and it's just a really great serum, I guess. So definitely try these two if you kind of have dry to normal skin. Now, I came across this range by Shiseido, and it's the Ibuki range, and I was reading up somewhere that it's good for people in their 20s because it's not like a revolutionary anti-aging line. You know, it's very simple and pared back, just for people wanting to maintain their skin. So I picked up a couple of their products, and the first one I got was the Purifying Cleanser, and I've been using this pretty much, I would say, every 3 days because it's very, very cleansing. It's more, I would say, for oilier skins. I have dry skin and I can use it, but only when my skin I feel like I need to clean my skin very deep down. It also has polyethylene beads in it, which are really small kind of, I think it's like man-made beads that are used to gently exfoliate the skin. It's really thick, and when you wash your skin after, it feels super, super clean. That's why I don't use it that much. So if you're on the market for a new cleanser and you have oily skin, I'd recommend this one because, like I said, it doesn't have any crazy claims and it really does the job at cleaning your face really well. So I've also really been enjoying using the Shiseido Protective Moisturiser for days that I'm going to be outside quite a bit, or if I'm commuting anywhere, I like to use this. And actually it's snowing at the moment, and even though it's snowing and it's not super hot, I always like to use an SPF to protect my skin, and I also get some freckles here and there, which I'm not a big fan of, so I try and protect it whenever I can. So this has an SPF of 18, and it's a chemical sunscreen, and it also has mineral pigments in it as well, so when you apply it on the skin, it gives you kind of like a bit of radiance going on, which I really like. Other than that, it doesn't have any crazy claims. It does help minimise breakouts though. But yeah, I think it's a really great product. It's very thin as well, so when you apply it, you don't get any of that white overcast going on. And let me just talk about the packaging for a second. It's amazing. I love it. It's such gorgeous packaging. I think the whole Ibuki range is gorgeous packaging. So yeah, if you're on the market for a good moisturiser with you know, a lower SPF, I would really suggest this. Probably more for normal to oily skin though. So I just wanted to do a brief overview on some products that I've been using for a while now, and just give you some little bits of information on when you are purchasing skincare products. There's so many blogs and, you know, review sites that talk about skincare now, especially Makeup Alley as well. So you're really not gonna, you know, be stuck for advice, because you can always write in a little question on Makeup Alley and people will answer you that have tried the product before, or alternatively you can leave me a question and I'll be happy to answer it. So I hope this video helps you in any way. Just a couple of key points to end the video. Always look out for fragrance-free products. Don't be tempted by any marketing claims, because sometimes they don't have any, you know, research to back up any of the claims they're talking about. Number two, really look at ingredients. Antioxidants are really good for anti-aging ingredients. And number three, try and get a moisturiser with an SPF, because that's just an added step that you're not going to do, so you won't be as conscious, you know, as doing another step. So it's something that's already done for you in your moisturiser. And I think that's pretty much it. But I just think some advice would be to keep it super simple. You know, moisturise, you know, serum, cleanser, or the other way around, and just keep it really easy, because the less products you're using, the more inclined you are to use them. So yeah, I hope this video helped you, and I'm going to do a video on masks and exfoliants next. And also, if you have any requests for me, not requests, sorry, recommendations for me on cleansers and moisturisers, I would love to hear them, and I'll see you soon. Bye!